So a couple little tweaks I want to get done on here. Oh, I still got to put this puppy all back together again. Forgot all about that. So that's got to get done. And this cam, throttle cam, and I was saying before, I've got that little bit of swap back, so when you bump this down, you never know where it's going to stop. It's always right in range, but it's in these, I call them the knuckle gears. Looks like finger knuckles. And I tighten them up, and they're, you know, they're together like this, but there's still that little bit of play. Right there it is, man. It's like, I don't think there's anything other than maybe brand new ones, but these things, you know, they look like they're fine. Unless I got in there and try to squeeze them together a little bit. There's got to be an alternative to this too. We were talking about it one day, me and Cody Bass, where he wanted to invent, shouldn't be hard, and I had thought about it. He wanted to make a, you know, get rid of this crap and make a cable throttle. You know, some way to hook a cable throttle up and eliminate all this old school crap. You don't have to worry about play and worn parts, and you just adjust the cable when it gets too loose. It can't be that difficult. Now you could, an easy way, I thought, was put a little finger trigger. You know, and you just, instead of turning the handle, you just use your finger. Spring loaded, let go. Easy peasy. It's a possibility. You could drill holes or put a bracket up here for the cable to run in, hook on the same way, basically, same place, right there on that brass. Bing, bang, boom. So, get this back together, back to this thing. Now, I've already tried it on this one. If you loosen the two little bolts, there are some that were made that were adjustable. You can move them in and move them out. And that's what I want to do, is take this one out, get the Dremel, just buzz the two little holes a little bit so I can put this thing where I want. And like I said, between the two marks, let's see if I can get this down all the way. Yeah, I have to back up my idle stop a little bit. Yeah. Anyway, there we go. So rolling up, hits that first mark. And right there, right before the second mark, this thing goes, it starts to open, and then it goes back up, and you know, there's a dent in this thing. Maybe somebody was using it without a roller at one point in time over the past 40-something years. You just don't know about these things. So if I can Dremel them out, and I can adjust that thing, and then get up here, round that puppy off, get rid of that little thump. I can see it right here too. Right as it's going to, I thought it was in the middle the last time, but it's right at that second mark. Hits that first mark, then goes down, comes back up. Round that off. Now see, some of these, you could move them. I don't know what year they started doing that, unless the ones I got, somebody drilled it out. the ones I've had in the past. It's amazing I don't have any of these laying around anywhere that I could find. There's probably one laying around somewhere or something close to it. That's the part number, 314842. Yeah, I mean the dip right there is just so slight. Right on that second mark. It's actually on the first mark and the second mark, because that's where they made the marks. So it kind of comes down, and it goes whoop, and then drops in on the second mark. It's so slight. But on this, it makes a world of difference. And that ridge is just barely right there. And barely right there. And this is all wore out all the way down. There we go. And where's that little file at? Alright, I think that looks good. It's nice and smooth. Alright, I'm going to get something, Dremel this out just a little bit so I have a little bit of adjustment. I don't want them real tight yet. I don't even know where. Yeah, I got room up this end. She's moving around. Yeah, a little bit of room on both ends. I think that's pretty good. It might be a little, a little bit, need a little tweak at the end. We'll crank it up in a minute. Let me get this off and swap it, fix it. The other one was good until the damn thing broke. So if you've never done one of these, pain in the ass, take that top nut off first. The bottom bolt is what the tension goes on, then you lock that back down. In the end, this is the one that was on there. I'm going to swap this out too. And it just looks a little better condition. Get this one out. This one's a little tough here. Come on, baby. I was going to come out here today. Good God, I'm afraid to do the, I'm going to bust a knuckle again or something. But I was going to come out here today and start putting together a little workbench back here with all this scrap wood. And I said, well, let me get these little tweaks done first. See that bolt? It's all about the tension to make the pawl open up to engage on the flywheel. Washer in there. Now this is the one. Do that clang, 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 clang crap. It's like clang, clang, clang goes the trolley. Ding, ding, ding goes the bell. Driving me so freaking crazy. I just want it to all go to hell. It's not the first time I've had one that does that ka-clang, ka-clang, ka-clang. Like, what's up with the ka-clang? See, this one's still pretty good. See, this one's nice. Get some greasy in there. See how that moves? When you pull it, that opens up and catches the flywheel. And if this isn't tensioned enough, it ain't gonna do it. Too much, it's gonna stick and all that crap. Very hard, very hard. About going. She's right there, baby. Let's see what we got. Like I said, it may not work. Don't let it fool you. I haven't done one of those in 100 years. Yeah, if she works, I'll see how it goes down. Oh, you hear this puppy, man? Thump. Thump. That last time I did a compression test, 2 or 3 videos back, whatever, put the drill on, thump, 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 thump. That's all I did, thump, thump, thump. Usually I go thump, 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 thump. You know, $120 with thump, 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 thump. I think she's good. We'll tighten that nut. I remember on some of these when I first started this crap, man, take it off, tighten it up, take it off, loosen it up. It could still slip and slide on me. We'll see. Right here. What time it is? Put in a Walmart delivery this morning. Ooh, between 1 and 3. It's 3 minutes to 1. They'll text me when they're on their way. All right. So let's do... I wish this thing... See this poor thing? It's all eaten up where the rope rubs on it, pulling it. Man, somebody pulled their ass off on this one. The rubber's good. The other one, that rubber was bad. So I've got this little piece of fuel line, and I just blew it out, make sure it didn't come out black. It's a little smaller, and I'm going to try, let's see. Ooh, I don't know. I was going to say I was going to try to put it on there and on the T and use it instead of that bigger stuff. I see it's going on that T. It should probably squeeze on. It's going on there. It's a little scary. See, the thing too is, I snapped that thing off, I'm screwed. Order another freaking part. That's why I hate forcing crap. Anyway, let's get that cut and see. Oh, I know what I wanted to say to everybody. It's that freaking time of the year. Every year I go through this, and I'm like, where did everybody go? You know, September, October, November, everything starts to slow down as far as the views on the videos and everything. It takes a dive bomb. And I'm like, well, what's so special about October, November, where, people are on vacations at this time of the year? I know people put their boats away for the winter and stuff, but I don't know, just every year I go, oh man, what's going on? And then this year, same thing, like, oh man, what's going on? And I go, wait a minute, I go through this crap every year. So I checked back the past 2 years, just went that far back, and sure enough, the exact same thing. I said, I knew it. And I'm like, well, where in the hell does everybody go? I could never figure out, why do things start slowing down on YouTube for me? I've never been able to understand. If anybody has any ideas about that, oh, see, this is a little bit big. I mean, a zip tie will probably work. I guess that's just gonna have to be. Now I gotta get another piece of this fuel line with the black crap in it. Ooh, that almost long enough. I think I'll go with the clear again, because it's just not going to be... Look at it, it's right there. So where's everybody go? I don't know. It just seems so weird. We'll go back to this crappy ass clear. The clear is not bad, it just gets old and brittle and nasty, crappy, poopy doopy. Stretch that baby through. As tight as you can get it. Yeah. Alright, we get the handle on. We'll hook up the tank and test it for leaks. I can put a little, that's my order coming. Expect delivery. Brandon will ask for your ID because I ordered beer. All right, let me go find out what time he's coming and stuff. All right, my order came from Walmart. I got beer, baby. It's Saturday, right? Gotta have a couple beers. What else? Little grease right here. That should get in there a little bit. Yeah, the other thing I really hate more than anything, almost, is friggin' daylight savings time crap to move their clocks back. Leave the frickin' clocks alone. They've been trying to pass that law. Leave the clocks alone, and they just can't seem to get it done. It's just a waste of time. It's still, the days are going to get shorter, and Why screw with the clock? So it gets a little lighter out earlier in the morning. All right, so now the school kids don't have to be in the dark. Give them a flashlight. Put a street light at the bus stop. Man, it's just, I hate it. Just screws up my whole well-being. I hate it, I tell you. Nice thing about this is this thing holds on real good. I may have mentioned it, but I bought a whole box of O-rings, the green one, fuel and oil resistant, blah, blah, blah. Every time I need an O-ring, and now I'm going in there and digging. Oh, here's one. Time for another box will last me another 10 years. Alright, where's that Scrooby-Dooby-Doo? I was going to replace all these O-rings in here, but they seem fine. Thing pumps. I tell you too, man. It's so much nicer dealing with this pump than with the choke. There, now she's closed. Nothing can get through until you pull that sucker out. And I mentioned it too a couple of times, but I had a hard time with these things, pushing them all the way in and closing them. Every time I'd prime it up, I think it was the Beef motor, had one, and White Johnson 30 horse, I think it was, had one. And I'd pump these damn things up, and I would never pop it back in to close it. And I'd be like, you know, be all over, and da-da-da-da-da. And I'm like, son of a gun, what am I doing wrong? And then I think somebody in the comments said, you're not closing the damn thing, you got to push it in. So I finally learned that. It took me a while. You know, one of those new deals, you got to get used to it kind of thing. All right, let's get the fuel line and the fuel tank and see if she's going to leak. Yeah, I like it. I like it. It's pretty cool. It's the first time I've ever done something this stupid. You know, when I first started with these things, everything had to be original. I don't do this. Don't, you know, I didn't mess around with bigger jets and, you know, trying to beef things up. And, you know, that all came later. I said, let's try it, see what happens. What the hell? But on this, man, total, you know, go from a 70s carb to 80s, 80s and 90s carb. Eliminate that freaking choke, put the primer pump in. What else did I do different on this thing? Anything? I did have the 25 horse, and I may still swap it. The 25 horse head on here, if you saw those videos, the difference between the 25 and the 20, that head, man, the 25 was just carved out, and where the 20 is more flowing. All right, so everything's hooked up, nothing is leaking. I gave it 3 shots on the primer. The roller's rolling, looks pretty good. May not have to touch it. All right, here we go. I'm not even going to put it, their start position. Let's go right after the second mark. See what we got. Yeah, we in the shot, everything in the shot there. Oh, baby, she is tight. I'm not kidding. Wow. I put 3 shots. I just got to pull it up in there. Also, I hope my pawl, look at this thing keeps coming out. There it is. Hope my pawl's going to hold. Wow, hard as a rock. Wow. Man, this thing, it's not even close to getting juiced up. Let's throw a couple more shots in it. See where it's at. There's 1. There's 2. There's a little air in the line. I didn't have it on start position. Let's keep it up there and see what happens. Now it's loosening up. See, that's my timing is off a little bit. She may be opening. Looks like it's opening right on the money. Right on the money. Back this puppy up. Oh, it's opening way too soon. Yeah, it's opening way up there. Reset it. All right, let's just go with it right there. It's right before the first mark, or actually it's right on it. If this works, then it should just start to open as I turn this frickin' handle. Now, see, it's running pretty good because I opened it up a little too much. It's a hair too much. But she's there. There's very little crap in there just from my leaning it out a little bit. See it? That's normal. All right, I'm happy right now. It's Saturday. It's quiet. I'm going to keep it that way. That'll do it for today, baby. We're back in business.